Admiral's log. The Chinese Navy finds itself in a moment of profound reflection and sorrow, having recently endured the devastating loss of 5 of our venerable battleships. These capital ships, legends in their own right, carried the weight of our naval history and the pride of our nation. Their loss is a blow that will not be easily remedied, each vessel irreplaceable and their absence keenly felt throughout our ranks. These ships and the brave crews who manned them went down fighting with honor and valor. Their sacrifices were not in vain, as they inflicted significant damage upon the German Navy. The Germans, though victorious in this engagement, paid a steep price for their gains. The destruction of 2 of their super battleships stands as a testament to the fierce resistance and indomitable spirit of our fallen warriors. While the pain of our loss is acute, it is tempered by the knowledge that our enemy has suffered even greater setbacks. The German fleet, though formidable, has been dealt a severe blow that will undoubtedly impact our strategic capabilities moving forward. Hey guys, Stealth here and welcome to episode 37, where we're immediately going to pick up where we left off in episode 36. We have a sizable German fleet. However, the German fleet has been battered at the expense of 5 of my battleships, and this means that it is quite likely that the Germans have been already damaged and are potentially very low on ammunition. This is the second fleet that I had in the Caribbean, coming to the aid of the Cuban peninsula, or the Cuban island over there that was badly hit by the Germans as they kept assaulting the port. The ships that I have over here are, well, numeral. Look, I have numerical superiority. It's a lot of cruisers. And they got wounded battleships. Let's see how this is going to play out. Let's have a look at the state of the Germans. Yes, this is exactly what I was hoping for. These German ships have been severely damaged. As such, possibly some of their arrays are incapable of being used, some of their weaponry. They might have also taken some crew loss, at least some of them have. And that might mean that these ships are not as big of a threat as they once were. And yet, that's a lot of 17-inch guns that they're still going to send my way. They also have a couple of wounded, let's say, secondary ships. They have a wounded destroyer? Yeah. 2 light cruisers, which have definitely seen better days, at least if you look at the starboard side of the hull. The port side is usually perfectly pristine. And then we have a couple of cruisers who are, well, they're still lumbering along. But, yeah, starboard side, bit wounded. Port side, perfectly fine. My ship's already opening up. Got a couple of 16-inch guns. That looks a bit peculiar. But I guess the the second 16-incher is eager to join the fight. As for the formations, let's put the battle cruisers, which are capable of doing 28 knots mostly. Yeah, let's have these guys go this way. And then we have the heavy cruisers. I believe they're mostly of the same type, because I already phased out some of the... Yeah, I think I phased out most of the old cruisers, or sped them up in a refit. So we're now pretty much all doing the same speed. This is excellent. The real question is, how am I going to untangle this mess? And I'm not 100% sure on that. You are Div 6. Div 5, join Div 6. So one bigger Div 6. Weapons off. We have another battle cruiser division. We have a heavy cruiser division here. You're going to join that. Please tell me I joined the right one. I did not. It's unfortunate. Because the capped first and the Gansu and the Chaoyong are going to detach. And you guys go join this. Excellent. Excellent. Carry on. I think one of my biggest chances against the Germans here is torpedo launchers, and a lot of them. And given that opportunity, I'm going to have to get close. The other cruisers here and over there, I'm not going to form these up because they're too far away and they're just needlessly going to collide with, well, everything and their mother. Let's see, torps off. 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 And off. Alright. Now, the good thing about having ships already been damaged is that if you hit them once, I believe they immediately start taking their damage and stability back. So this guy has just taken one hit. That was a pretty decent one, to be fair. And already suffers 28% damage and stability. So immediately the ship is going to suffer. The battle cruisers are... well... at least the Commander Valkyrie over here is an interesting ship. It's mostly there to deal with secondary targets, like cruisers. So in that sense, the ship is very useful. In dealing with the German battleships, I think the 12.9s, well, maybe with the AP can do something, but that's about it. So it's going to have to come down to their torpedo armaments to pitch in. Nighthawk and Aura, armed with 14-inch guns, can definitely hold their own. And the 8.9s as well as 5-inch guns are very useful in anything that has less armor / smaller target profile. This ought to go down very swiftly. And then we're going to start throwing some stuff at the battleship. Or well, no. Let's deal with the smaller trash first. Let's go take out the trash. You're going to target this. CA Div under the lead of the Fujian is going to target this. Got another one dealing with that. You're going to start targeting this. And this line. Torpedoes ranging 13. That's another German battleship. This. You two target this. You actually switch to that, and the battleship also switched to this. 16-inch guns on the Heart Nutter. The secondaries might not be that useful. I mean, 8.9s, let alone 3.9s, are not really going to impress much. Range, 14.7, as seen from Hunan. It's probable that I'll lose a few more ships here, but loss of one heavy cruiser is 295 million, loss of one German battleship is 12 billion. So I can lose about 40 cruisers if I can only sink one of their capital ships, and we shall call it even. As for their ability to stop, or at least detect torpedoes, they're probably going to be in a pretty bad way, because most of their ships are gone. Their escorts, the ones that actually detect, well, there's not a whole lot left to detect with. Yeah, we're now in range. I'm going to preferably target something that has more chance of hitting more than one ship. So let's say this one. Normal launch. Or rather, you three are going to... no, you, and you. Fujian, Fengchan, and Mechamatic 3. Target that. The rest of you... don't launch. You, and you. Don't launch. Come on. Take out the trash before the trash starts throwing torpedoes back at you. Which would be pretty bad. As for you, let's start turning starboard. This formation can also join the fight with the torpedoes now. Which one are you? You're this formation, alright. Torpedo. Yeah, torpedo that aggressively. Just swarm these guys. Liao Bai. Where are you? Here. Liao Bai and Jingyuan torpedo this. Cruiser down. Secondary ship down. Causing some flooding. Torpedoes away, away. Excellent. Torpedoes off. Turn around. Songjian. Vision, hold fire. Don't launch torpedoes yet. As for the Zhili... where is that div? Here. We're going to start throwing torpedoes aggressively here. Unfortunately, they're a bit of a mess. So we're going to tell the Zhili and the Laozhang to torpedo this, because there's quite a few secondary targets in the way. These guys are not allowed to launch, because they'll just torpedo each other. Fujian has torpedoes away. Mechamatic does not have torpedoes away because it was ordered not to. So now I can turn these torpedoes back off, preventing any accidental injury. and start swapping targets with... Oh. If you guys want to play a catamaran, you're going to have to go over to naval art. We don't do that here. Target this aggressively. Target that aggressively. We're going to make life on the Germans extremely, extremely uncomfortable. The amount of torpedoes here is going to be very, very, very difficult to dodge. And the amount of high explosive will kill all their crew as quickly as I possibly can. Torpedoes away from the Gansu. You can now also launch, considering the Gansu is no longer off your starboard bow hugging you. Game is running a bit slow. Torps away. Capped first. Target that. Okay, this div. Come on, I need the capped first to launch. Yeah, we're definitely dealing a lot of damage to this ship. Ooh, that hurt. What was that, a 17-incher? Yeah, twice. Yikes. Then again, as I mentioned, I was expecting to take a couple hits here and there. So it's fine. We have a lot of damage going in on the Bayern. Unfortunately, they did dodge the torpedoes. And I really wasn't expecting that. There's one of the cruisers gone. Division, turn. Other division, turn. Bayern has lost quite a lot of our crew, 15% so far. Where's my battle cruiser division here? Here. Okay. Oh, the broadside. That is very generous of you. Makes maneuvering and killing these ships off a lot easier. As for this division, we're going to start dealing with Freya and their other ship here. I think Capt First is going to sink. Not much can be done about that. I can try disengaging her, but her chances are not good. Let's try retreating her. Interestingly, it seems like the rest of the Germans have taken a couple torps here and there, but not nearly as many as I was hoping for. And I need to turn these formations around, lest they find themselves getting torpedoed. So start panicking. Start freaking out about the torpedoes that were launched from the other side. Yes, I did that again. Not my best torpedo attack. Again. But oh well. Battle cruisers. You guys are capable of launching torpedoes. So let's go and do just that. Kill off the Bayern. Nighthawk has torps, Aura has torps, and the Commander Valkyrie has those spread torps. So we're going to torpedo this. Oh, I think it was a bit late. Okay, continue on your merry way. There's the Capt First trying to run away. Still doing 37 knots, although I don't think that's going to continue for very long. Got some torpedoes going out. Freya taking a bunch of damage. Oh, that's not looking good. This formation also needs to start getting clever about dodging torps, because those heavy cruisers are up to no good. And I allowed them to live for too long, allowing them to actually send their torps into my formation. Bad play. There goes the Capt First, kind of as expected. Good ship, went down fighting. Unfortunately, as much armor as my ships have, they're not exactly equipped to tank 17-inch shells. Alright, next target, the 2143. Where's the battleship at? Okay, you should be fine. Continue putting pressure on the Alsace. Henan, what's exactly happening here? Why are you here? What the hell? Are you speeding again? Yeah, you are. Sir, I'm not exactly sure what you're going at, but I don't really see this ending well. Considering the amount of secondaries here, this is dauntless. Putting it like that. Okay, wait, torpedo launcher's on the back. Maybe we can use it. Just gotta look deep, and that's going to be a problem. Okay, so I cannot torp that. Let's go for the 1334. No, the 134. Game's running like a slideshow. Come on, boys. Come on. Put pressure on those two crippled German ships, the Alsace. Especially the Alsace, considering her amount of ammo. Good lord. Did you not participate in the last week's battle? Or last episode's battle, rather. Okay, you just sent your torps. The target has moved pretty quick. It's unfortunate. Start peppering the Brandenburg for no other reason than just to be annoying. Crap. Okay, how's this cruiser? Too healthy for my taste. I do have confidence that my cruisers are doing their level best. It's just that this ship apparently has the armor to soak it up. Yes, she does. Main tower taking damage. Another one of my cruisers looking like it's seen better days. Fujian. Maybe I can save her. But once the AI has locked its sights on you, well, good luck. Your chances of survival at that point generally aren't very good. Bayern, pretty badly wounded at this point. But still a very sizable threat. Oh, my battle cruisers are getting punished. Turn over to port. Need to finish off this ship. Henan's still racing around all the way in the back. Why are you firing HE, sir? With AP, I am pretty confident you can deal some more damage. Because this is getting blocked, blocked, blocked. Armor piercing at this range ought to go through. 2.5 inches of armor with 150% armor quality? Yeah, we can definitely pen that. Turn. As for the formations, we also have formation... or Division 3 over here. Come on, I need everybody here to finish off the Alsace. That target right there. Hunan turn. Seeing quite a lot of damage on my ships here. Especially Commander Valkyrie is not looking good. It's a ship that was kind of designed for a different type of battle. Not one against these super battleships. And at 21,000 tons, she's pretty cute of a ship. But, well, against a 17-inch gun, she's very ill-equipped to deal with that. Even though for a battlecruiser, she's pretty heavily armored. 6 inches fore, 6 inches aft. It just won't cut it. Henan. Maintain your annoying presence around Brandenburg. Ricochet, ricochet. Bit of a pen. Blocked. Fine. You with the 16s. How are we doing with the Alsace? 9% buoyancy. Well, it's something. We still have that heavy cruiser if they're sailing around here. Why are you not dead? Ricochet. Partial pen. Partial pen. Partial pen. Flooding ought to take her down, though. At which point, I believe they only have battleships left. The problem with the battleships is their secondaries, I think, are slowly but definitely murdering my torpedo launchers. Oh, there's the wounded Fujian. Try and dodge. Like the Feng Chan over here still has torpedoes, but not a whole lot of them. Yeah, Commander Valkyrie is going down. Need this division to put pressure on this battleship here, the 134. Because it is badly damaged. And if we can put a bit more pressure on her, she might sink. Crew loss apparently has been restored on some of these ships. But their ammunition loadout has not. Once these ammunition run, or once these supplies run dry for the 17-inchers, they got 8.3s. And torpedoes. So it's definitely still a threat. Just slightly less so. Oh, there's the wounded Brandenburg. Bayern. Here's the Alsace, which appears to be healing. There goes the Commander Valkyrie. Your target is Bayern. Good Guben, there's the Bayern. Ow. These things are way too close. Yet, I need to focus on the ships that I can sink. Reducing their damage capabilities. Somewhat okay here. Fujian's going down. I feel like I'm forgetting a division somewhere, but... Hello? Oh! Yeah, right. Okay. You can join this div. Go. Make it easier to manage. Go to 3 times speed. Come on. The more of these German ships we can kill off, the more of their colonies we can claim. Because apparently the peace treaty did not exactly go through yet. And that might not be such a bad thing. Look at the Henan. Still operating within a kilometer or 2 of 4 super battleships. This thing does not give a shit. What a boss. What a boss of a cruiser. You're the thumbnail, sir. Well done. Are you still speeding? Yeah, you're still speeding. Ah, there goes the Fujian. Come on. We still don't really have much to show for our damage done here. Or at least for our damage taken, that is. Except that the German fleet is in utter disarray. They're probably not sure which way to go. I don't really like these 2 healthy battleships here. Oh, good lord. Aura's going down. 51,000 damage taken. Look at the amount of damage that this ship has soaked up. We are definitely at the point where most of my battleships are gone and the battle cruisers are now looking like they're going to follow. Not a good situation. Is that a torpedo going for the Henan? It is. There's the Aura dead. You guys are set to torpedo avoid, but I'm not sure if the Yunnan will. Need to get this whole cruiser division closer. Come on, Yunnan, turn! Drifts! And it drifts. Oh, it was a dud! Fantastic. Fantastic. We did hit a torpedo here. That was originating from, I think, the Nighthawk. Nighthawk also having seen better days. Put pressure on this battleship here, the 1798. The Fang Chan does not have a torpedo ready. You do, but with this German fleet so divided, I'm not sure if I'm able to use it. Damn it, this ship just refuses to sink. The Bayern's almost dead. There goes another battlecruiser. The 134 is also almost dead, having taken 3 torpedoes. Your current target is still the Alsace, but I think we might get more success, at least short term, against the 134. Where's the other div? Here. You're the div of 8. I'm going to put this into one enormous division. That's 13 heavy cruisers now. We're going to prioritize this close target. And I think HE right now is slightly better of an option. So everybody here fires HE at the 134. Torpedo launchers here on the Henan are definitely getting blown up. I think the battleships are now wise to the speeding tricks of the Henan and are putting her out of her misery. Unfortunate. Well, I got 18 cruisers left. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. This ship's already sinking, so unfortunately for them, they are no longer in the way. And I'm saying unfortunate for them because I would very much like to have seen the Aura still surviving the battle, allowing to get refit. Come on. How fast are you going? You've done 100,000 points of damage. Good lord, dude. Hold on. This is going to be a bad launch. Ship's heading away and angled. Rudder damaged. That's not bad. I feel like my attention is too divided. I'm trying to damage everything, yet I'm sinking nothing. This is not good. Like the Brandenburg, badly damaged. The Bayern, almost gone. And there goes the Henan. Yeah, this is not going my way. This is not going my way. Liaoning and Guizhou. I think Guizhou's dead. Yeah, the ship's no longer there. Okay. Liaoning can try and disengage. Yeah, stick to your target. Stick to 134. 28% crew loss, 21% crew loss, 14% crew loss, 31.7 and 14. Okay, stick to this target and kill it off. Battleship. We got a few too many divisions here. If the ships that are actually gone would be removed from the battle line, that would help in managing all the fleet here. Your target currently is the 134. Fine. I'm just not fully agreeing your choice of ammunition, because I think it won't pen. HE, much more likely to. Maybe you can get some revenge for the Gosrith and the Enigma hunt. Okay. Why are you... this is a bit of a bug. The Guizhou is dead, yet still in the division. It should be removed from the division and considered sinking. But sometimes the game does this. We're getting some decent damage in here. I think the ship might have taken so much damage that it's unable to bring its guns to bear. Switch to armor piercing. At least a good number of you should now be able to start getting some, well, potentially flooding hits in. Which would be very welcome. As for torpedoing, I want to torpedo the Gubben. Just make sure that that thing takes a lot of damage, because taking that thing down with guns is going to take forever. Ah, that was a dud. Oh, that was a couple of live hits. She's flooding. 6%. 5. 4. Yeah, she'll go down. Bayern's next. Switch to the Bayern. She'll go down. Nice! Another battleship sunk. Now we can immediately eliminate the Bayern and then the Alsace. And all of a sudden, the German fleet starts crumbling. The situation over here is not looking that good for the 1822. She is flooding and alone. The Feng Chan, however, is not exactly in a good state. So long as you look at the starboard side, she's actually looking a little better. But the port side is mostly burnt down. She does have torps ready. So let's say we're going to launch torpedoes from a couple of different angles at the target here. Maybe doing some good. You guys, eliminate the Bayern. Battleship over here, eliminate the Bayern. Where are you going exactly? Oh, you're still sort of circling your prey. Perfect. Now, last time around I got about, what was it, 240,000 victory points? Maybe 300k? This time around I think I can get more. Because last time I only sunk 2 of these battleships and a couple of secondary targets. I think this time around we can get 500, 600,000 points. If I sink a few more of these ships. And ideally I would sink all of them. Just get rid of all of these ships. Oh. Gubben is coming back. Torpedo it if you have a good solution. Good flooding on Bayern. Why are you pushing me out of the way? Laiwan, don't torp. Pretty please. Not you. Because you'll torp the Songjian out of existence. Death by 1,000 cuts here for the Bayern. 1,800 hits. Do we have torps in the water yet? Sir, we do not. Holy fuck, how fast are you going? 85 knots? Okay. I didn't even know that was possible. I think the highest I've seen was, was 60 knots. And yet here we are doing 85 knots. Yeah, because of reasons. Because of reasons. I'm not sure how we're ever going to be able to get hit. Like, what are you trying to hit? You're trying to hit the Gili. Gili's doing 39 knots, so you might actually have a pretty good chance of hitting her. Because she's not doing ridiculous speeds. Some of the others are. Songjan, come here. Come on, open up on the torps. Torp this. I need these ships going. Or torp the 1798. There we go. Torps in the water. Thank you very much. Torps in the water from, I think, Krugtuna. A Zhang launched. There you go. Bayern surrendered. Next target. Alsace. Torpedoes denied. It's one torp. Not looking good for the Songjiang. Where's the other div? Here. How are you guys faring? Because you were working on the 1822 here, and it seems to have taken a lot of damage at your hands. They're out of ammunition for HE. That's pretty good news, because HE would probably just devastate one of these cruisers. And their crew loss is 36%. That's pretty serious. Sucks to be you. High explosive, everyone, and hose it down. As for these speedboats... or speeding boats, depending on how you want to look at that. Where is that Guben? There. What are you guys doing around here? It's almost like half of them are still set to torpedo avoid or something. Battleship? Battleship hasn't even been targeted, has it? Well, it has been targeted. Somebody took a torp. You took 4 torps. Can you then please take an actual conclusion from that and sink? Alsace? Much appreciated. Next. Who would like to go next? The Guben, maybe? Brandenburg or 1798. They're pretty even. They're pretty even. I think we're targeting Guben right now. Doing some damage here and there. Yeah, okay. Great, we're now hitting the already sinking Alsace. Yeah, put pressure on this. Sink it. Oh, another torp. Sorry, Lai 1. Flash fire on the Lai 1. Try and disengage. This is when you activate the afterburner and sail away at 80 knots. This would be an ideal time to do just that. Flooding. You're now firing armor-piercing ammunition, that's fine. Is this division done hosing down that battleship? Well, getting there. 38% crew lost. I think it's really not making that big of a dent. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay, armor piercing. AP ammo. We've still got the wound or the dead Guizhou in there. This is a really dark day for the Germans. Because they may have won round 1 to some extent against my battleships. But round 2 is definitely not going to them. I'm going to just ignore this whole mess of a cruiser group. And start splitting all these boys up, because this is not going anywhere. What's your speed even? 60 knots. Hunan. If you have anything that resembles a rudder, use it and go back into the fight. Yunnan. What's your speed? 71 knots. Looks legit. Go back into the battle. Liao Bai. Doing 49 knots. Fair enough. Off you go. Gili. Get back in there. Songjian has taken quite a lot of damage. I'm going to... I already set her to... No, I didn't set her to retreat yet. As for you... We're not really getting through. Unfortunately. I think everybody's getting slowed down by the Feng Chan. So let's have the Feng Chan disengage. And then the rest of them might be able to go a little faster. No, not you. Good lord. Where is everybody? Here. Yeah, you can now do about 25 knots, that's fine. Maybe, considering the angle, this is a better target for now. Because that is the 1798. 21% crew loss, serious flooding, serious structural damage. Yeah, we're getting somewhere. Oh, you have torps ready, do you? Should have mentioned that. Because I have an ideal target for you. Heijang, torpedo the Guben. Ningxia, turn back a bit. Kruktuna, also ready to launch. Just that if this thing starts dodging, I'll not have a good solution with this ship. That's unfortunate. Okay, torps away. You got no torps left, so I can keep your launchers on. You're leaving. You're leaving. You're not supposed to be leaving. Or you're still trying to finish your turn. The battleship over here is getting quite far away from the fleet. They're turning away. That's unfortunate. Means penning them is that much more difficult. Kruktuna. Any chance we can launch the torps at the Brandenburg? Yeah, that's relatively safe. Ooh, we're taking a lot of damage on the Kruktuna now. Problematic. Yunnan. You and your 68 knots can take yourself right into harm's way. We need the torpedoes to eliminate these ships. And we need them now. Ammunition-wise, we're pretty good. It's just that we're running a little low on AP. I don't like that, because the HE is definitely not going to cut it. Flooding here, flooding there, flooding everywhere. Good. That's another $12 billion ship. Kruk, did you launch? You did. Torps are underway to meet with the Brandenburg. Yeah, you're definitely flooding badly now there. The rest of them are kind of getting thrown off by the torps. Could turn this division back a bit. 27% buoyancy. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's the Yunnan doing 65 knots. Prepare to be boarded by a torpedo. Steady. This thing is going too fast to launch the torpedoes. Come on. Don't worry. Look at this thing drift. Oh, this game. Sometimes you hate it, sometimes you love it, and sometimes it's just ridiculous. Go on. Finish her off. 9% buoyancy. Where's my battleship at? Ah, there goes the Kruktuna. Yunnan still at it. Yeah, now we can have another go torping this thing. Because there's nothing else in the way behind it. I just don't know if the torpedo launcher has that level of turn rate. Oh, the Kuben! Kuben! You should have said you were here, sir. I wonder what happens if I throw this ship into full reverse. Hold back emergency. It does not care. Torps away! Torps away! Very good. Torps away against Kuben. Excellent. Keep those torpedo launchers intact. Oh, it doesn't matter, they're out. Kuben immediately starts turning. The bastard. Division. Ah, there we go. 1798 is done. We got the 1822. Kuben is now coming under a lot of fire, but it's not really what I need. Oh, hi. Jingwan. You're probably still speeding, yeah. You can get joined by the other one. I think this is right. They're not exactly lined up, but whatever. Do we have any other strays? That's a survivor, that's a survivor, that's a survivor. Okay, we got the Gili. Yeah, I pulled you kind of off the line. Liao Bai. Go back in, you still got 2 torps, we're gonna use those. Kuben's taking a lot of fire, but I'm not sure if I should focus my efforts on that, or if I should focus on the 1822. Let's keep putting pressure on the Kuben for a bit. With a bit of a flooding, maybe she's going to be tilting so badly that she's unable to put pressure on me. Which would be helpful. 9-inch guns, 107,000 points of damage. Yeah, we got a couple of torps hit. Torps, did we? Yeah, we got a 1 hit on the 1822. It's useful. The Brandenburg is not interested in trying to become a torpedo target for me. Unfortunate. Maybe Liao Bai can torpedo the 1822. I doubt it. Speed? 31 knots. Turn to port. Torpedo the Brandenburg. You got 2 torps. If you can make 1 hit, that would just help. Kuben. Somewhat wounded. 14% crew loss here. That's not an option. 39% though on the 1822. You can potentially finish that off. Got the torpedo launcher working. Torpedo launcher's been destroyed, sir. Alright. I see how it is. Kuben. Badly burning. Flooding. 30% crew loss. My battleship is still in this fight. And this division is also still in the fight. This is going to cost the Germans very, very, very dearly. Even if their shipyards are very big, it's going to take them a lot of time before they're able to recover from losses such as these. Are you guys retreating or what? The hell? Detach. Yunnan. You need to leave. Speaking of shipyards, I think my shipyards are going to be extremely busy fixing up every ship that I have. Because, well, almost all of them have been in battle. Having taken some damage or another. Oh crap, we're about to run dry on these ammunitions. Yeah, this is bad. I might still have half a torpedo left here and there, but I got no 9-inch ammo. Okay. Secondary guns on these ships are 5 inchers, which is probably not going to intimidate these battleships that much. Good, you're also targeting the Kuben. My god, 30 shells left on the Mechanic. 42% crew loss, you're gonna surrender. 43. 43.7, 44. Okay, give it up. We'll accept your unconditional surrender and add you to the fleet. Your biological and technological distinctiveness will be added to our own. As for the Brandenburg, she's she's got a lot of health. I'm not sure how to take that down. There's 2 active German ships here. Just 2. We're gonna try and make that 1. Unfortunately, even my battleship is running a little low on ammo. Ow, ow, ow. What's hurting you? 8.3. Lovely. Gansu, which still has torps. I'm not sure if this is going to work out. Ooh, no, Gansu is definitely not going to survive. I think maybe the better course of action is to disengage. Because we have no ammo to take these German ships out. Maybe these guys can still engage. Their 9-inch ammo is out, but they still have torpedoes. If these can do a drive-by on the Brandenburg, we might be able... Or maybe on the 1822. What do I go for? Brandenburg is a bit more of a safe bet. She's so close. What are you targeting? The other side. Alright. Split. Split. Thank you. Like this would be the easier thing to take down with HE. This thing would be more of a suitable target for torpedoes. So let's take the Brandenburg out. With the torps. Or at least have a good effort. Torpedo launcher turning to position. Oh, we need to be a bit more to port. Send it! Do it now. Here's your target. Hard to port? Yes. Away. 4 torpedoes, 24-inch, short range against the Brandenburg. They do have some anti-torpedo protection, anti-torp 3. So maybe they're going to shrug off some damage, but not all of it. Yeah, that's looking like a really good salvo. That's 1, 2, 3... 1 dud? 2 duds. Oh, you bastard. They just destroyed the torpedo launcher. Oh, really? No, but not in time. Not in time. The torps are on the way. Come on. Dunk, dunk, dunk. There you go. Yeah, you're definitely gonna feel the effects of that. I could try ramming the Brandenburg, but I'm not sure if that'll actually do much. As for the rest of the ships, they are disengaging. Because these are simply combat ineffective. I have no shells. Pretty much on any of my ships now. Brandenburg. Well, that flooding is looking pretty juicy. Yeah, that's looking pretty juicy, in fact. 18% buoyancy. Remember that their crew loss is severe. 4%, you're gone. Yes! Torps did it. Beautiful. Next. I have a little bit of ammo left. 5-inch guns, and I have 2 let's say almost 14,500 ton weapons. And I'm not afraid to ram this thing. There will be no German survivors on this day. These ships are going down. One way or another way. I think their buoyancy can be exploited, or rather their lack of buoyancy. Prepare to ram. All hands brace for impact. We're gonna throw a 14,000 ton warship into a 90,000 ton ship. So arguably it shouldn't do that much. But I can still pretty badly hurt you, dude. Here we go. Torpedo? Did you just torpedo me? That's not very nice of you. 42.8% crew lost. Jingyuan is going down, that's for sure. That torpedo attack was nasty. I forgot about that. Turn! Prepare to board. 42.9% crew lost. Jingwan, make it happen. Kill the last German ship. If you survive, we'll see to it that you get fixed. If not, we will sing songs about you for a long time to come. This is going to be a pretty good ram. Ideally, we're going to flood them out. Especially considering we're ramming amidships. Hard to starboard. Keep with them as long as possible. All back emergency. Ram it to death. 43.4. The crew's dying. We got him. Crew lost. Yes! We got him. That's the end of the battle. 685,000 victory points scored versus 31,000 gained for them. 31,000, because my battle cruisers are fairly cheap, especially in comparison. Cruiser losses 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I've had a lot worse. The Germans were already suing for peace, and I think they'll be much more likely to do that right now. Unfortunately, this did come at a serious expense to my fleet. I have lost a lot of my capital ships. The state of affairs, we do still have a couple of the cursed fish. We got a grumpy gamer guy over here. That's a big ship. Zheigong, unfortunately, didn't exactly survive, but the Breach Creeper is ready to take his place. We got the Ming Chen coming, which is another Zheigong class. We got the Zhang Mintang, which is another Zheigong. And we have a couple of Chengdus. I don't think these are going to do a whole lot of work. We do have the 38 Tails with their 6 18-inchers. And we have the Hawaii of the Connecticuts. And that's about it. And after that, it's cruiser, cruiser, cruiser. What do the Germans have left? 5 battleships. They really took a massive hit. It seems that their economy has... Their economy is a bit weird. Because they used to have 2 trillion and now they have 600 billion. I think that's a bit of a buggy thing to go. Naval prestige, minus 1300. You're welcome. Humiliated indeed. Victory points versus the Germs. 921,000 versus 141,000. This is going to force Germany to give up every other colony that they have. Oh, they're sending a DD fleet my way. Whatever. Well, that was quite the episode and quite the battle. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what your thoughts are down below in the comments, and I'll see you guys soon for the next video.